This is Matt.
And this is Katie, and this is Movies and Mischief with Matt and Katie. If you're one of our regular viewers, welcome back. We truly appreciate the support. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Funhouse. Katie and I have been married going on 14 years, and we both love watching movies. We love talking about movies, and that's what we do on this channel. We watch a movie, and then we turn right around and we give you our unprepared, unfiltered opinion of said film. So, we love to have you here. Please remember to subscribe, click the like button, share all that fun YouTube stuff, and let's take a look at what we're going to be talking about today.
I lost my family 3 years ago.
It wasn't an accident. There was a bomb on that plane.
I need your help to find the ones who did this. I've got nothing to lose.
What about your life?
What about it?
So if you didn't read the thumbnail or the title, we just watched the Rythm Section with Blake Lively, Jude Law, Sterling K. Brown, a couple other people you might recognize. To recap, Blake Lively's character, Stephanie, has lost her family in an airplane crash 3 years before the story starts, and her life has fallen apart as a result of that. And she gets some information that leads her on a quest to rectify some things that happened. What were your thoughts about this movie, Matthew?
So, I liked it, but I didn't love it. First of all, it's a slow movie. It's the best of both worlds. It's got some pretty good world building. I wanted more character development. The action scenes are well done, but it's a nice even pace, but it's a slow movie. This is not the Bourne movies or James Bond.
No.
I thought Blake Lively did wonderful. I've never seen her do something like this, and I thought she did a great job. Jude Law is he's great in just about everything he does. Sterling K. Brown is a beautiful man, and I wanted more of his character. I didn't feel the shock or surprise that I was supposed to feel during a certain part.
Well, because they already told you. In the preceding scene, they
right,
kind of already
but
told you.
even when that was there, I just felt like as much as I liked the film, I wanted more from it, and that all came in character. I think that if we had seen, now it might have made the movie much longer than it was. It was maybe about an hour and a half, maybe. But if we had had more time with Stephanie before this, because I felt like we were kind of dumped into that without really, I mean, they did a good job of kind of piecing it together, but I just wanted more of her before all the quest started, because maybe that would have made everything that happened during the quest that much more intense for me, you know? So there you go. That's what I thought. What about you?
I really liked it. I liked the pace of it. I agree that I would have liked more, but my issue was not with any of the character development. I liked the way they did that. I liked they started out with her having completely fallen apart, and you learn from other people little snippets about her, and you're seeing some memories of her with the family, some flashbacks, but you don't, you know enough to know, she was a scholar, kind of very intelligent person, and not much else. And I was okay with that, because I think the situation itself was enough for me to know what she was going through. What I wanted more of was, there's an espionage almost kind of thing, element to this, and those are always harder for me to kind of figure out who to trust and who not to, which is a good thing. I think that's the way it always should be if you're dealing with CIA and MI6 and you got all these people whose job is to pretend to be somebody they're not. I wanted more of that side of it, to know more of who these people are, what was at stake, how long they had been kind of trying to track down different people, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the characters themselves were really great. Blake Lively was amazing in this. She is stunning, and for a lot of this movie, she was not. Mm-hmm. And she pulled that off beautifully.
They did dress throughout the whole movie. She's dressed like a boy.
She is dressed like a man,
which I thought was
and
odd.
I think it was great.
Yeah.
Because she's in loose-fitting clothing. She is moving around. Her hair is chopped off very short. She can blend better from behind that way. Mm-hmm. It was one of the things when we were watching Black Widow, and I was watching the two widows climbing in and out of the aircraft and thinking, how those pants are so tight. They're not Lycra. They were like jeans kind of pants. I'm thinking, how can you possibly move freely, move well enough, fight the way you're fighting in that kind of clothes? She was in loose-fitting clothes and killed it. And she got the crap beat out of her in a very realistic way where the injuries that happen to people, you felt them and they were realistic instead of the movie that we watched earlier where they were pretty little heavy blush in places.
I liked that.
The fight scenes were intense.
That kind of, it's the same reason why I liked Atomic Blonde so much, because every time
they were fighting,
Blake went into one of those situations, number one, every time she went into one of those situations, one of her contracts, I was always like, she's going to screw this up. She's not going to get out of this one alive.
Because this isn't what, she was a normal person, and that's one of the things that I liked about it too, that she did screw things up, because this isn't, she wasn't in that world. She does. Yeah.
But I mean, I liked it. Would I watch it again? Probably not. I think I've seen it again. I think I've seen it once. I might, if I was with a group of people who hadn't seen it. Like if we do, if we start doing movie nights again.
I would watch it again for her, and I would watch it again for her scenes with her and Jude Law spend a lot of time alone together in this, and those scenes were beautiful. Yeah, they were really good. Very subdued, very quiet.
And
they
sometimes
were really extremely intense.
Yeah.
And action.
So, this was, this was good.
It's a solid movie.
It's a solid movie.
It's worth a watch, even if you only watch it once. It's definitely worth one watch.
Like I said, I just wanted a little more. I disagree with you on the character thing, but that's okay. You're allowed to be wrong. The Rythm Section, I can't remember, Hulu. We were watching this on Hulu. It's currently streaming on Hulu for free. This is one of the movies that we wanted to see in theaters, but then the pandemic hit and everything shut down, so we were never able to see it in theaters.
Yeah.
So this one's actually been out, it came out just before, I'm pretty sure it came out this summer.
I think it was late 2019, early 2020.
Yeah, just before the pandemic got to the worst part of it.
Shut everything down for a while.
So the Rythm Section on Hulu, Katie liked it more than I did, but I think we both agree that it's a solid movie. With that being said, I'm going to remind you guys, please subscribe, click the like button, share, comment. Let us know if there's any flicks out there you'd like to get our opinions on. And with that being said, I will, like Katie, bid you a fond adieu. Is that right?
Oh, you don't have any final thoughts today?
Oh, right. Sorry.
I forgot final thoughts.
I know. You screwed me up taking the recap of the film. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. All right.
This, if you were new, he likes to be in charge.
I do, but she's better at the recaps. I always forget stuff, or I blurt something out that ruins the entire film for everybody. So, what are your final thoughts, hon?
My final thought would be careful what you wish for. Sometimes when you go after something, it turns out costing more than you thought it was going to. Be careful.
It's a good one.
What are your final thoughts?
Ryan Reynolds is a lucky dude.
Yes, and I was thinking while this was going on, I was like, Blake Lively is a lucky woman. She's married to Ryan Reynolds. Look at all this pretty she got to look at for several months.
Yeah, those are some beautiful babies. I don't know. I don't really have any final thoughts on this one. This was just a solid movie. I hope Blake Lively does more stuff like this. I hope we see more Blake Lively, because she doesn't really do a lot. She does a lot of indie stuff. But, yeah, it's a solid movie. I would tell you to check it out, especially if you like a slow burn kind of mystery thriller espionage type thing, it's worth a look. So again, I'll tell you to do all the typical YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and
we'll hopefully have it together better next time.
Yeah, we'll practice. So again, I remind you to seek the positive in your life, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.